Slot Valley!
Wow. It's showtime.
Thanks for joining me today at Slot Valley Racing. For those who don't know, my name is Dan, and I want to thank you for joining me today on Top Fuel and Funny Car Friday. Before we get going, I'd just like to say I've now started a Discord channel, so instead of talking to you or at you guys, I can now talk with you guys. We could all talk together. Join me at Slot Valley Racing on Discord. Also, I believe it was Clyde I was talking to about how great Crown Royal spirits are. Well, Clyde, I told you I'd be wearing it, but apparently this belly does not fit around this shirt anymore. I bought this shirt 10 years ago when I was a shop steward at the place where I now work. So, any Crown Royal fans out there? So here you go. That's from, obviously, the Crown Royal plant at Gimli, Manitoba. It's 40 minutes from my house. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're looking at the Robert Hight. It's an NHRA funny car. It's sponsored by AAA. It is also a John Force team car. The Robert Hight car is the number 3 car in release 24. Have a look at the packaging. Alright, so here we are, having a look at the number 3 car in release 24. It's the Robert Hight NHRA. As you've seen at the top of the show, this guy does know how to drive his car. It is an NHRA funny car. Currently, he's in a points battle with Hagen for the number 1 spot in the funny cars right now with 1 week left to go. Man, I wasn't really into drag racing, but lately doing all this, I like to do a little research so that I'm not a complete idiot when I'm talking about these cars. And yeah, absolutely, Robert Hight and Matt Hagen are indeed in a points battle right now for the number 1 spot, leaving Las Vegas and heading into the last stop on the NHRA funny car circuit. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so here we are. It's an Auto World product, and of course it's on the 4-gear chassis. We'll talk about that a little bit in a moment. Here we have that little cutout that I seem to like so much. Except this one seems to have been cut short here. No big deal. I have like, I don't know, 8 of them already. It is a AAA sponsored car. It is a John Force race team car, not to forget. And of course, it's driven by Robert Hight. It's the number 3 car in release 24. Let's go to the back. So here we are at the back. Once again, it's a 4-gear. It's an Auto World product. We have all 4 cars here listed, and I have or will be reviewing all 4 of these cars. The number 1 car, the John Force Peak Blue Death car, you remember, we've reviewed that one. We've also reviewed the number 2 car, the Matt Hagen Mopar car. It's an NHRA funny car as well. Today we're looking at the number 3 car in release 24. It's the Auto Club AAA NHRA funny car. And the number 4 car is the Ron Capps Pennzoil Napa NHRA funny car. Talks a little bit about their 4 gears. And of course their 1/4 mile drag strip. Fantastic. And it is item number SC 352 for the Robert Hight driven AAA car. Let's get into this. Hey, you know what I just realized? You know what else is made in Manitoba? Slot Valley Racing. Thanks for joining me, guys. Let's get back to it. All right, let's get into this. Oh, it just blows me away how absolutely fantastic these cars look. Damn. Even if you're not an HO enthusiast, you gotta really love this level of livery and detail. It's absolutely fantastic. This is absolutely the way I'd like every single slot car I buy to look. I mean, not like this auto car club, but I mean this done up. This car, wow, this looks just like the car at the beginning of the show. Or at least one of their liveries during the race season, for sure. Thanks for joining me today at Slot Valley Racing. For those who don't know, my name is Dan, and I want to thank you all for joining me today in this
Family firm. Oh, son of a...
in this look at the Robert Hight Auto Club NHRA Funny Car. It's the number 3 release in release 24. This car looks absolutely fantastic. Delivery on this car is absolutely spot on. Once again, Auto World has done an absolutely, and don't get me wrong here, absolutely fantastic job. These 4-gear dragsters, whether it be Top Fuel or Funny Car, all look this fantastic. If you look at the rubber on these tires, they actually say Goodyear Eagle. That is absolutely amazing. You can read all the decals on this car. This car looks spot on. Thanks for joining me today. If you haven't found this video educational, I hope you at least found it entertaining. I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. I appreciate it, guys. You guys all rock. We have the greatest people in hobby, in all of hobby. Welcome to HO Slot Car, where slot car rules. Thank you all for joining me today for Top Fuel and Funny Car Friday, where today we looked at Robert Hight and his Auto Club AAA NHRA Funny Car. Currently, right now, in real life, he is in a battle with Matt Hagan for points and the lead for the Funny Car Finals next week. Stay tuned, it's going to be a wild ride. But for now, I want you guys to all Google HO Slot Cars. Whatever comes up for videos, watch it. Hit a thumbs up. You never know, you may just come across something you really like. From all of us here at Slot Valley Racing, get your heart racing.
I'll be back.
Before we get out of here, once again, I'd like to remind you guys that Slot Valley Racing now has a Discord channel. If you don't know what Discord is, hey, there's not a lot of people out there that actually do, so I'll tell you right now, what Discord channel is a way for all of us to talk to each other. Instead, currently right now, as I am doing, I am talking to you or talking at you. I would rather be talking with you, as part of this great HO community. I'd like to hear people's suggestions and all that fine stuff, but I want to hear them say it themselves. I don't want to see it written out on the computer. So what I'm going to do now, for every time I release a video, I will head to the Discord channel. Half an hour leading up to the release of my Friday night Top Fuel and Funny Car video, I will be on Discord, and I'll be waiting for the video to start. All you fantastic HO fans are more than happy to join me, and in fact, I suggest you do. Slot Value Racing is here to take HO racing, whether it be slot car or drag racing, into the future, and the future is definitely talking with you and not at you. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on Discord.
They're confident in the tune-up they put in the cars. I don't think either one of them is going to change anything. But both of these teams, Jimmy Prock and Chris Cunningham in that right-hand lane, Dean Antonelli and John Medal in that left-hand lane, they've got muscle and they know how to flex it, and they've been doing it all year.
Ron Capps comes in here as the champion, locked it up last year to put the second championship trophy in his place. He also started his own team, no longer under the Don Schumacher Racing umbrella, although they do still buy a lot of parts, pieces, and get support from Don Schumacher Manufacturing. But you're looking at Ron Capps Motorsports out there. He's the guy that's signing the front of the checks now. He did bring Dean Antonelli and John Medlin and the entire crew along with him. He joined Team Toyota about 5 or 6 races into the year. And for Robert Hight, AAA Texas, what can you say about that Chevrolet? You got good track, you got good conditions. That is always one to watch out for, because Jimmy Prock and Chris Cunningham are not shy when it comes to tuning the race car. And Robert Hight has had some great success here at the Texas Motorplex.
And between the two of these, they have been in 18 final rounds this year. Absolutely dominant and both incredibly consistent cars. The best crew chiefs, the best equipment, and the best drivers.
So you're saying these guys are better than Matt and John?
Oh, there's a lot of bests out there.
Oh, I see. Wow, haven't seen any of that. Drives into Hayes, does the Napa Auto Parts Toyota. 392, 331 miles an hour. Comes up for Robert Hight. That'll put him on the sheet, but probably not quite where he wanted to be.